Yes then guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far and you're enjoying all this FIFA 23 content on my channel. If you are, please do consider pressing that subscribe button down below. Drop me a like if you're excited for this one. And in this, we're taking a look at what I think could be a really easily obtainable day one starter team. No messing about, some cheap bees, some overpowered looking cards. Let's dive straight into it. Once again, I am on the ever faithful foot.gg. It is a fantastic website. I'm loving all the features, the deep dive into the cards, and I would 100% recommend it if you want to mock up your own starter teams or just take a look at the database so far. But in goal, we have got a man by the name of Diogo Costa. Looking at this player straight away, you can kind of get an idea on where a lot of these cards are going to be. They're going to be Portuguese and they're going to be in the Liga NOS. It looks like a fantastic option, boys. I rave about it in previous videos, but we're mixing up a little bit in this one. There's some cards that I have not featured as of yet, but this man looks solid. Porto, Portuguese, what is not to like? He's a starter keeper, especially if you're on a really cheap budget. Do not invest much in your goalkeeper position. Save your funds for further up the pitch. But let's move up to the centre-back position. And number one is an absolute OG of the FIFA scene. Yeah, Pepe is still going strong. 77 pace. Fantastic physicals. The defending stats are there. I mean, he's had a little pace downgrade. But he was like 80 last year, I'm pretty certain. But still a really respectable card. I mean, there's a lot of hype around this man last year. His price just wasn't there. There was no sustainability with his price. I'm hoping when the game comes out on day one, all you boys are not on the web app, you know, you're waiting for the actual release, you're able to get these cards super cheap and affordable. That is my goal. You can get this team in day one, no messing about. Centre-back partner for this boy is another Portuguese man, Goncalo Inácio. 80 pace, defending also 80. We wanted pace in the back line, but no real super high meta stats. 80 pace, Portuguese playing for Sporting, looks solid. The only issue with this man potentially is he plays for the same club as St. Juste, the 93 pace centre-back. So there may be a little bit of a premium based around him, but still I can't imagine him being anything crazy price-wise. Looks great as well alongside Pepe. The Portuguese trio are looking solid, and trust me, Portugal and Colombia for starter squads look decent this year, so keep an eye out for Colombians as well, but Portuguese cards are what we're going at. Up next, we are branching out to the Superliga, and we have got a French Don by the name of Rossier. I'm pretty certain he had a decent team in the season last year. I'm not 100% sure, but 84 pace, fantastic dribbling, defending, and physicals. He is French and in a pretty niche league, which maybe might mean he's important for SBCs potentially, but let's hope that isn't the case, because if he isn't, then he's going to be cheap as chips. Not really anything crazy about the card, just really respectable dribbling, defending, and physicals with a decent bit of pace on the man. At left back, we have got an old faithful for starter teams in previous years. It is potentially one of the best budget. This man and Renan Lodi are like the best budget Brazilian left backs on the game. It is Ismaili. Now, he's actually got a transfer, I believe, for the Ukrainian league to Lille, which is a big move and great for hybrid teams. The pace is looking good, great dribbling, going forward he's going to feel quick, smooth on the ball. Passing, that's one thing to note with this man. He's got 74, which is great for a starter card, so linking up the play should be great down that left hand side. Physicals, defending, dribbling, all ticking the boxes, and once again should be reasonably priced. There's better cards in that position in the league. Brazilian, maybe we're building a Brazilian starter team, but realistically, I reckon he's going to be very, very affordable. Now, branching out to the midfield, I've featured this guy already, and it is Kamara. I reckon he's going to be a baller early game, an absolute baller. 82 pace, his body type is insane, by the way. He's basically like Kante. He's going to feel quick, he's going to feel insanely good to jockey with and track runners through the middle of the park. The dribbling's there, defensively solid with the physicals. 82 pace. Now, he had a transfer. I believe he played for Salzburg. He was a silver last year. I linked him up with a few insane. But his name was Sole, a silver centre-back from the same team. And, of course, Adeyemi. But Kamara moves to Monaco and has a cracked-looking card. I reckon this man could go under the radar for Ligue 1 starter teams. We've got some better options there, like Sekou Fofana, for example. But Kamara is looking like a little saucy geezer. Heading back to the Superliga, we have got Genson Fernandez, another Portuguese man. Club 70s, looks solid, basically a carbon copy of his card last year. I think his card last year was in the Portuguese league as well, but another insane Portugal starter card. It is honestly the theme, boys, and I reckon it could be a go-to for all the cheap budget options. But yeah, the pace, the dribbling looks great. He's going to be a well-rounded box-to-box centre mid. Definitely have Kamara as the more defensive centre mid. Formation for this team, by the way, you can have so many different options, completely up to you. You have basically players here that can tick most boxes and play most positions in games. So these two could be CDMs if you wanted to, or you could run this formation on screen 4-3-3 brackets 4, I believe it is, with the cam in here. But it's completely up to you preference-wise. It's just a solid all-rounder starter squad. And Genson Fernandez, man, he should be cheap. Portugal Superliga, there's not really going to be much demand for him. He should be very much affordable. Now, this next man I am super excited about. Bruma actually has a position change to cam. He's moved to the Superliga for Fenerbahce, which is great with Genson Fernandez and the chemistry there. 90 pace, 83 dribbling, 71 shooting. I actually want to do a quick deep dive into this man's card if I can. This is why I love foot.gg, man. Just look at this. It looks beautiful. We got secondary positions, we got skill moves, weak foot, work rates, we got it all. The attributes, it looks fantastic. As a cam, this man looks beautiful early game. The pace is there, great pace splits as well. Shooting wise should be clinical. He's got the dribbling, the agility, the balance, the dribbling, the ball control itself. Composure and reactions are a little bit low, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm sure it'll be fine for starter teams. Just a brilliant card early game, and the fact that he can be a cam, I love to see it. Now let's continue the team. We are heading back to the Ligue 1 and we've got a Monaco boy, Galsa Martens. Needs no introduction. I'm sure if you've played FIFA, you are aware of this man. Special cards galore last year. Looks like a great starter card as well. 90 pace, 81 dribbling. Not really anything to shout about shooting and passing wise. Very similar to Bruma. They're basically carbon copies of each other. But he gets that nice little chemistry boost with Kamara playing for the same team. And the Portuguese again. You could make a sick full Portugal team, boys. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you boys do that or you come up against it early game. But Galsa Martens looks fantastic for your starter teams. Pace, skill moves, ticks most of the boxes. The left winger position is a man who's kind of come on the scene last year. Didn't get too much love. Is Tellier. He can actually play as a striker as well. But he looks solid. Like, he's one of those cards where on paper he looks insane for a starter card. Does he live up to it in game? We shall see. 85 pace, 81 shooting, 78 dribbling. It looks very decent. You can almost rock a 4-3-1-2 with this team. Galsa Martens in the cam role, Terrier and the striker about to see up front, and that'll be decent. But this man, let me take a little deep dive into his card as well while we're here, boys, just to kind of see what attributes we're looking at. I know his dribbling looks very consistent, but not really meta, which is a bit of a pain. Pace looks good, shooting looks great as well. A really reliable starter card, I think. High, medium, 3-star, 3-star. What's not to like? I reckon there won't be too much hype around him as well, which is great, which means it's affordable. Happy days. Now to finish off this team, it is the man on the thumbnail and a man who's always an absolute beast at the start of FIFA. It's Mr. 5-star weak foot himself, Jonathan David in the building. 83 pace, 77 dribbling, 79 shooting. No real standout stats, which is awesome. Because what that means, lads, he should be affordable. Canadian, not really too many hybrid options there. And look at the actual in-games. The attributes look decent. The 5-star weak foot is the main thing to keep in mind here. High work rates isn't necessarily a bad thing. No 4-star skills, which could let you down a little bit. But look at the shooting for a 79 overall. He's got the physicals as well. Pace looks great. Agility looks good. Your dribbling stats look fantastic. Passing, not anything really crazy. But if you manage to pack a Hunter Chem style early game, boys, look what that does to the man. He's going to be so damn lethal in game. Potentially other chem styles could be better, but we're all about sweaty rattiness on this channel at the moment. And that card looks crazy to me, boys. And he rounds off what I think could be an absolutely insane starter squad. Do let me know down below if you think this is obtainable on day one. Give me a price prediction. I reckon we're looking cheap, lads. Anywhere from 10 to 15k. I can't imagine it being any more crazier. And realistically, you could be packing these boys in your starter packs. Their pack weight won't be anything insane. Anyway, I've been Morty. Subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Drop me a like if you enjoyed. Let me know a player that is guaranteed to be in your starter team, or at least on your wish list starter team. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you soon.